Hello, welcome to our third topic on why the theistic viewpoint is a superior explanation for what we observe through science and nature than the atheistic perspective. So the third topic we're going to talk about is the origin of life. Since Darwin published On the Origin of Species, scientists have been trying to figure out a way life could have originated. One of the three tenets of the cell theory is that life does not spontaneously generate. Cells only come from pre-existing cells. In other words, life comes from life. But where did the first cell then come from? Some have hypothesized that in the conditions of the early Earth, molecules might have spontaneously come together in a primordial soup to assemble into a living cell. Obviously, if this would happen, it would go against one of the tenets of the cell theory that only life comes from life, that cells only come from pre-existing cells. But they propose that in this particular instance, this exception was made. Stanley Miller tried to replicate the conditions that were believed to have existed in the early Earth. And to do this, he took a bunch of molecules and tried to replicate what he thought to be early atmospheric conditions and then zap it with electricity emulating lightning. Through this process, he was able to get some amino acids to form, but he wasn't able to get full proteins. And he certainly was still a long way from the simplest living organisms or cells. Since his experiment in 1953, however, we have come to learn that there was actually more oxygen in the atmosphere than was thought at the time. And this has a consequence. This means that the amino acids and other molecules necessary for life are even less likely to assemble because oxygen would have made these reactions more combustible and less stable. And we have also come to learn that even the simplest cells are vastly more complex than was believed at the time of the Stanley Miller experiment. Currently, no one has figured out a materialistic explanation for life spontaneously generating. Some atheists, like Richard Dawkins, have speculated that life on Earth could have been seeded by aliens or meteorites. But then how did that life originate? If aliens seeded life on Earth, where did the aliens originally come from? These explanations just kick the can further down the road. So in the absence of another alternative, it seems that a divine origin for life either through miraculous means or guided naturalistic means, is the best explanation. Again, I find the theistic worldview to be far superior in the marketplace of ideas than the atheistic explanation. So that concludes our third topic. Stay tuned for topic number 4.